Good morning. Today is Joseph Smith History, Chapter 1, verses 27 through 33. And, let me get there. Okay. Okay, so, in these few verses, he talks about, his condition, his state of being, and how, anyways, he just talks about what happened from the time he had the vision to this point in time he's about to talk about Angel Moroni visiting him. So we had talked about this on Monday, about how he was guilty of levity and sometimes associating with jovial company. And I said what I wanted to say about that stuff there. But also what struck me in here, he said that between the time I had the vision and the year 1823, having been forbidden to join any of the religious sects, one of the day, and being of very tender years, and persecuted by those who ought to have been my friends, and to have treated me kindly, and if they supposed me to be deluded, to have endeavored in a proper and affectionate manner to have reclaimed me. I liked that bit because he's saying that, if these people who were my friends thought I was deluded or crazy or, needed help, then they should have reached out kindly and affectionately and tried to have rescued me instead of turning their backs on me and persecuted me and made my life a living you-know-what. And so that just says to me, like, how are we treating those who are supposed to be our friends? Me? Not so great. Not so great. I'm not good at being a friend. We all know this. Anyways, he felt the need to repent, and he wanted to know his standing with the Lord. So he prays and asks for a vision. And then a light came, and then he describes the way Moroni looks, about how his arms are naked, a little above the wrist, how his legs are naked, a little above the ankle, how his head and his neck was bare, and how he had on no other clothes besides this robe because he could see into his bosom. And I was wondering, why is this important? Why is this something he felt the need to share? I haven't figured it out. If you have figured it out, let me know, because I have no clue. And then, another part that stood out to me was he said that the countenance of Moroni was like lightning. And he keeps referring to the brightness. Exceedingly white and brilliant. Exquisite whiteness. I'm wondering if something was that bright and that white, how bad would it hurt your eyes? I know that's not what you're supposed to think about when you're reading the scriptures, but that's what I thought about. I'm like, would it hurt his eyes? Because lightning sometimes hurts your eyes. The sun shining on fresh snow burns your eyes. You're kind of wondering, did it hurt? But anyways, moving on. I know this isn't deep or whatever. Okay, so getting to verse 33. He called me by name and said unto me that he was a messenger sent from the presence of God to me, and that his name was Moroni, that God had a work for me to do, and that my name should be had for good and evil among all nations, kindreds, and tongues, or that it should be both good and evil spoken of among all people. So, the part that I really want to talk about, we're going to talk about tomorrow. Right now, this is all just kind of build up to the message that Moroni has. No. Sorry. Point being, the point of this build up, or not the point, but what I got out of it is the part where he says that God has a work for him to do. And I think we can all feel in our lives that God has a work for us to do. Yesterday on the video, I talked about family history work and how I'm crap at it. And Kelsey poloed me and said, yeah, me too, but I feel like doing this is also family history work. And you know, she says, you do a lot to do your family history work, and you help people and that sort of thing. So, President Nelson also encourages us to find our part in the restoration of the gospel. I think since the very beginning, he's always tried to get us to focus on what our mission here on earth might be, what our work, what work the Lord has for us might be. Yeah, so that's what I have for today. I know it's not very deep. I know it's not very spiritual, but that's all I got, really, because honestly, this book is no help. Doctrinal commentary on the Pearl of Great Price. There is no commentary in this book. And Pearl of Great Price commentary, again, no commentary in this book. It's just quoting the Pearl of Great Price. There's no commentary. Waste of money. All right. Joseph Smith History, Chapter 1, verses 27 through 33. All right. I'll see you later.